The Maritime Fusion Net for November the 27th. My name is Jim, VE1JBL, and I'll be your net controller. Before we get started, do we have any announcements for the net? Any announcements? Nothing heard. We'll start out with short time stations, stations that can't stay around, and mobile. Short time and mobile stations only at this time. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, V9, PAL.
Yeah, very good evening, Paul, V9, PAL. Any other short time or mobile stations? Short time or mobile stations, go ahead. I guess you're all by yourself, Paul. VE9 PAL, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
Yeah, VE1 JBL, this is V9 PAL. How you doing there, Jim? And everybody else on the net, if they're around. Anyway, no traffic here. You guys all take care. Have a great week ahead. V9 PAL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Paul. Thanks for taking part there tonight, as usual, and have yourself a great weekend. 7-3 for now. Any other short time or mobile stations? Short time or mobile stations, go ahead.
Victor Echo 1 Echo Juliet Mike.
Okay, I see the call sign up there. I didn't get much of that, but I did see the call sign come up. VE1EJM, VE1JBL. Good evening.
VE1 JBL, VE1 here in the north end of Dartmouth. Just thought I'd jump in here and give you another mark on your slate. I'm not going to hang around here, so hope everybody has it or the rest of the week ahead anyway, and try to get in and check on the net next week.
Yeah, okay, very good, Eric. Well, thanks very much for taking part there tonight from Dartmouth, and have yourself a great week ahead there. So 7-3 for now. Okay, any other short time or mobile stations? Short time or mobile stations before we continue?
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Whiskey X-Ray, V1WX Mobile.
Well, there's a stranger I haven't heard for a while. VE1WX, VE1JBL. Good evening, Eric.
VE1 JBL and the Maritime Fusion Net from VE1WX Mobile. Just on a short time there, just about to make it home there, doing a few errand run. And anyway, yeah, good to hear you, Jim. It's been a while, been under the radar. Staying out of trouble, at least trying to anyway. Just had a small localized local power outage there, about 1400 in the Kentville area. And fun time just, firing things up. Battery backup, that sort of thing. It didn't bother starting the gas generator, and I believe it's back on now. So anyway, that's a little excitement there for the day. Couple of days off from work, and things are back to normal routine for me there until the holidays. Jim, take care, and we'll say good evening to all on the network tonight. VE1 JBL, Maritime Fusion Net, VE1 WX Mobile.
Yeah, okay, very good, Derek. Good to hear you on there tonight there, and good on the power outage. Hopefully it's over, or won't last very long there for sure there. So, and thanks very much for taking part there tonight. Yes, it's been quite a while since we heard you there. So 7-3, and we'll chat again there. Okay, with that, we're going to move into PEI. Any stations from Prince Edward Island? I'd like to check in Maritime Fusion and stations from PEI. Go ahead. VE1 JBL with Maritime Fusion Net. Looking for stations from PEI. Stations from PEI for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead. Nothing heard. Let's go into Nova Scotia. Stations from Nova Scotia. Then we'd like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. First round. Stations from Nova Scotia. Go ahead.
Go 1, Zulu Bravo.
Victor Echo 1 Alpha Charlie Foxtrot.
Okay, I got two stations that time. I got VE1 Zulu Bravo and VE1 ACF. Any other stations from Nova Scotia? Stations from Nova Scotia. Go ahead.
Victor Alpha 1, Charlie Bravo, Charlie.
Victor Echo 1 Golf Uniform Yankee.
Okay, a couple more there. VA1 CBC and VE1 GUI. So let's go to the top of the list here and see Mike. VE1 Zulu Bravo, VE1 JBL.
VE1, JBL, VE1, Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Jim. Good evening, all on frequency. I just want to mention, do you remember when we did that exercise there last week on Friday? That simplex repeater is noisy. Well, I tested it the other day, and it was just as quiet as could be. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but just wanted to mention it there. So nothing else from Oxford this evening. 7-3, VE1, Zulu Bravo.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike. Good and everything there. We'll keep a record of that, and then at the next meeting there, you can actually let Mike or somebody know about that, and I'm sure they'll take that into account there for sure there. So, and thanks very much for taking part in that last week. That was interesting, that's for sure. 7-3, and we'll chat again there for sure. Russ, VE1 ACF, VE1 JBL. Good evening.
VE1 JBL, this is VE1 ACF. Yeah, very good evening, Jim. All on the net. First time calling out on digital mode, actually, Jim. I just got a new FTM 300 there last week, so I'm trying it out. I was waiting to call into the net tonight. So good to hear you on, and everybody else have a good evening, and 7-3, VE1 Alpha Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah, okay, very good, Russ. Well, you said you were going to get yourself a mobile there or a base rig or something there, and I know I tried to steer you towards that one, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's a good radio for sure, so 7-3 for now. Let's get down to Northport and see Borden, VA1 CBC, VE1 JBL. Good evening.
VE1 JBL, this is VA1 CBC. Good evening, Jim. Thanks for joining the net. Kind of missed out on a few folks at the Saturday brunch. There were only 3 of us sitting there on a table for 14. But that was a nice company, and really there's not much else to report from this end. So VA1 CBC out.
Yeah, okay, very good, Borden. Yeah, I don't know what was Saturday, if that was a dirty day or what was going on there. Who else showed up there, Borden?
We had Brad and Terry Duncan there, Jim.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, and surprising, well, not surprisingly, Brad was there, and it doesn't matter if it's a storm or whatever, he'd be there for a brunch there for sure. So, anyways, good stuff. Okay, very good, Borden. Talk to you later on, 7-3 for now. VE1 GUI, VE1 JBL. Good, Joe.
VE1 JBL, VE1 good evening, Jim. Everyone else here on Maritime Fusion here on a Wednesday night. Yeah, not too much going on today. I had to go down and be in the dentist place for 10 o'clock there this morning. As I was coming down over Silver Hill, they called me in and said, anytime you want to come. I said, yeah, I'll be there about 4 minutes. So, anyhow, they held me in the chair for about an hour and 10 minutes. And, did you just got teeth that just don't
get a couple, 3 more, but anyway, I said, oh, we're going to fill them up. We're going to fill them up. They just filled one, but it's coming apart, and they filled it in. So, anyway, I said, you just got to think that does not want to do, so, okay. So I tried to get started. They give me some bill. They done everything. All right, that's the way it is. That's the way I'll do with it. Now, when you get a 4-year-old, you got yeah.
VE1GUI, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Joe. I didn't get too much of that. You were pretty well broken up there, that whole transmission there, so I'm not sure it was on your end or my end there. But anyways, we got you down as check-in there, so thanks very much, as usual, for coming in, and we'll chat again there for sure. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we're going to move into New Brunswick for the first round. Stations from New Brunswick, like check-in Maritime Fusion at first round. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 9, the Delta Echo November. No?
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Echo Lima.
Victor Echo 9 Alpha India.
Okay, I don't know if there's something wrong with the system here tonight or what there. The first 3 stations there, I got your call signs. I didn't get much in audio. I got your call signs, and then I got Gary, no problem. I'll tell you who I have here. I have VE9DEN, VE9CGL, and VE9CEL, and Gary VE9AI. Who else from New Brunswick? Did I miss anybody?
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, VE9 OSK.
Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor, VE9 MTV.
Okay, I got 2 more stations there. I got Oscar, VE9 OSK, and Mike, VE9 MTV. Top of the list. Denny, very good evening. VE9 DEN, VE1 JBL.
Good evening, Jim. Good evening to everyone aboard on the net here this evening. Off the station, good sounding station, my God. Great. Beautiful weather we're having. Hope it lasts a little while more. Thanks for doing the net, Jim. Sounding great. VE1, the GBL, VE9, DEN, Dennis here in Dalhousie, New Brunswick. Over.
VE9 DEN, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good, Denny. Good to hear you on there. It's been a while, so all the best, and thanks very much for taking part in that there tonight. 773. VE9 CGL, VE1 JBL. Good evening again, Jermaine.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net. Got nothing to report, just want to put my name on your list. +1 degrees here, almost at freezing point. And have a nice nap, Jim, and everybody else. 7-3 from VE9 Charlie Golf Lima.
Yeah, okay, very good, Jermaine. Thanks very much for coming in there tonight there, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Charles, VE9 CEL, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
Good evening, Jim, and everybody on net. Just in Fredericton tonight, or this week, I should say, we have a conference. I was presenting today, and we took advantage of the time for people to be all in Fredericton for my company, and we had a staff party. So I guess that's what we're doing this week, and we're going back home tomorrow in the afternoon sometime there, so looking forward to that. Anyway, nothing else to report, then thanks for checking me in, and thanks for doing that. So that's back to you, V1JBL, V9CL.
Okay, very good, Charles. You're going to be in Fredericton there, and hopefully you have a good time while you're up there. And thanks very much for taking part in that there tonight, 7-3. Gary, VE9AI, VE1JBL, good evening.
VE1JBL, Net Control, VE9AI. Good evening, Jim. Everybody else on frequency. It was fairly warm today. It was up +4, but at one point it's half snow, half rain here, the first snow I've seen. Anyway, it didn't last long. It just was kind of a wet thing, so small storm went over. So anyway, not much else new, I guess. Time's flying. It'll soon be Christmas. So just trying to get ready for that, I guess. Very good. Everybody have a great week. Back to Net Control, VE9AI.
Yeah, okay, very good, Gary. Yep, before long it'll be upon us here for sure. And like I say, this is the last net for November. So next week Mike will be doing the first one for December. So there you go. Thanks, Gary, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. VE9OSK, VE1JBL. Good evening, Oscar.
VE1JBL, VE9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Good evening, Jim, and everybody on the Fusion Net tonight. No traffic here. Just want to give you a mark for the slate. Thanks for doing the net and calling me in, and have a good week. From Victor Echo 9 Oscar Sierra Kilo, Dieppe 730.
There, and have yourself a great week yourself there. 7-3 for now. Mike, VE9MTV, VE1JBL.
Yeah, VE1JBL with the Maritime Fusion Net VE9MTV. Good evening there, Jim. Good evening to everybody else on the net. I just saw a bird flash by there. Maybe we can add him to the list. And also, I just sent you the ICS 309 log there for the EOC7 CA packet station for your express entry. I tried to get into the WinLink, but I couldn't edit my my WinLink form there, so I gotta investigate that a little bit more, see what's going on. I'm new to WinLink, that's why I'm not using it too often there. So I'll have to figure it out. And yeah, very good. Actually, the sun peered out a couple of times there, but it stayed pretty well cloudy, and it peeked out once in a while there. But I think tomorrow is a better sunny day, but I guess we might get some white stuff tomorrow night. So, and instant winter maybe. I thought I heard 15 centimeters there, but hopefully I'm wrong. Anyway, Jim, I was a great net. No traffic here on the net. Just thought I'd check in through the Fusion repeater there. Just got back from celebrating extended family 7-year-old girl their birthday party. So 7-3, have a great net. VE1JBL, VE9MTV.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike. And I did get your email here with the forum on it there. So thank you very much there. And I think that's a collection of everything from VHF to HF to packet to WinLink. So I'll post something on the Facebook page later on there. Thanks very much. And yeah, you always seem to be having a bunch of people around in parties, Mike. So it looks like you're having a good time there for sure. So anyways, take care. And have yourself a great week, 7-3 for now. And you'll be the net controller next week for the first one in December. Okay, let's go see Bert then. VE9PIN, VE1JBL, come on in.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know if you're coffee. I hope so. We saw the sun this afternoon around 2:30 for about 15 minutes. It was well welcome because we hadn't seen him for quite a few weeks. Besides that, not much. It's the middle of the week, so everyone stay safe, be good, and we'll hear you again.
Yeah, okay, very good, Bert. And yeah, I was out here for about, I don't think it was 15 minutes. We might have got it for 5 minutes. That was about it there. So, anyways, this is supposed to be a better day tomorrow, so hope you get some stuff done here tomorrow. So, anyways, thanks very much for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, that's the first round. I'm going to call in George. I got an email from George. He tried about 6 times to get into the net here, so I'm going to give, let's set aside here and see if we can get George in there. VY2GF, VE1JBL. Try it now, George. VY2GF, VY2GF, VE1JBL. Okay, nothing heard from George there, so problem on one end or the other. Anyways, okay, so we've done one round of the Maritimes, so let's go outside the Maritimes. Anybody from outside the Maritimes, let's check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Stations from outside the Maritimes, from the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead. Okay, seems to be a quiet night tonight. Stations from outside the Maritimes. Stations from outside the Maritimes. I'd like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. I know Francis is usually in there, unless he's busy tonight there. So, any stations from outside the Maritimes. I'd like to check in the net. Go ahead. Okay, maybe a short net here tonight there, so. Okay, round 2. Let's go back to PEI, and we'll start with PEI again, see if anybody's out there from PEI that might check in Maritime Fusion Net. Stations from Prince Edward Island. Go ahead. Any stations from PEI? Stations from PEI for Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead. Nothing heard. Let's go back into Nova Scotia. Stations from Nova Scotia. Second round. Stations from Nova Scotia for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, VE1FOX.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Papa Delta, VE1JPD.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu X, VE1ZX.
Okay, I got 4 stations so far in the second round here for Nova Scotia. I got VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE1FOX, VE1 JPD, and VE1 Zulu X-Ray. Any other stations that I missed from Nova Scotia, second round, Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead. Nothing heard. Let's go top of the list there. Robert, VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1JBL, VE1CA. Good evening to you, Jim, and all those on frequency. I didn't think I made it that first call, so I did give another one there. Sorry about that. Not too much to report here, just in the shack, working on a couple things, and got a Canmore meeting coming up here at 8 o'clock. So Thanks for calling me in there, Jim, and doing the net tonight. And have yourself a great evening, and everybody on frequency 73 VE1JBL VE1CA.
Yeah, okay, very good, Robert. Good on everything there. Thanks very much for taking part there tonight, and good luck on the Canmore net there later on there. So 7-3 for now. Curtis, Curtis, VE1FOX, VE1JBL, come on in.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Good evening to you, Jim. Good evening to all other operators on this evening. I guess I did get up and get around to get out this evening to get on the net. Man, I've been dealing with kidney stones since last Thursday. Oh man, I'm telling you, they got me just about tore inside out. I was down Saturday and had them removed, but the after effect is what got me. So anyways, I'm not going to take too long. We'll cut her short. Thanks for calling me in, Jim. Thanks for doing the Fusion Net there. So we'll give it back to you and head back to the, whatever they call it, man cave or whatever, where we lay still. With that, have a great evening. Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3, Jim. Have a great evening. VE1, FOX, clear.
Yeah, okay, very good, Curtis. Good and everything there, and hopefully the dizzy spell will stop and you get back to normal there. I've been down and out here all day too. We've been cleaning the house out for the last couple of weeks in a damp whole house and a damp garage, and I think it finally caught up with me here. I was down and out here all day, so anyways, it's that time of year when bugs are going around here. Good, very good, Curtis. Thanks very much for coming in there, and have yourself a great week. 7-3 for now. Justin, VE1JPD, VE1JBL, come on in.
VE1JBL, VE1JPD. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to all this evening. Just here doing some. I have a what's it called? Propane boiler to install. It's already installed. I just got to do the plumbing to it. So doing a bit of research right now, looking for the manual, and got Top Gear on the TV. So guess that's my evening. Not much else to say. So back to you, Jim. VE1JBL, VE1JPD.
Yeah, okay, very good, Justin. Good on the work there, and hopefully you'll get that done there for sure. So, but thanks for taking the time to come in there tonight. Do appreciate it there, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Down to 2 Islands, Brad, VE1ZX, VE1JBL. One JBL, V1 Zulu X-ray. Very good evening, Jim. Everybody on the frequency there. Not a bad evening. Rolling down. Looked pretty nice. Still 6 above here. Thanks, Jim, for picking up the net, and thanks for checking me in. V1 JBL, V1 Zulu X-ray. Yeah, okay, very good, Brad. Yeah, good and everything there. And yeah, just before the sun went down, it kind of cleared up here also. We actually seen the sunset. And, we didn't really see the sunset, but we did see broken sky up there, so that was nice to see there. And hopefully it's supposed to be mostly sunny tomorrow, so we got to get some work done here. Well, hopefully that'll be the one day we can get a lot of it done there tomorrow, because then we're supposed to might get some snow here tomorrow night. So we'll see how what happens there. So, anyways, thanks, Brad, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, we're at the bottom of the list there for Nova Scotia. We've already done the second round of PEI, so let's go back into New Brunswick. Stations from New Brunswick. This is the second round. Stations from New Brunswick for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead, please.
VE1 Oscar Lima, VE1 OL.
Okay, I got Aubrey on there, VE1OL. Any other stations from New Brunswick? Stations from New Brunswick for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead. Nothing heard. Aubrey, very good evening, and say hi to Daisy and Pete for me. Go ahead.
Hi, Jim. Hi, everybody on the net tonight. I'm surprised I thought there'd be a line up there before I could call in. But anyway, Daisy and Peter are fine, and just about ready to go to bed for the night. And I don't know if the Maritime Net's still on or not, but if it is, I'll go down afterwards and say hello there, and then I'm going to shut down. So good to hear you doing the net. My voice is cracking up here, so it's not the radio. So good to hear you, Jim, and thanks again. VE1OL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Aubrey. Good and everything there. Yeah, it's only 7:30, so I'm thinking the Maritime Net should still be on there, I'm guessing. So, anyways, yeah, go over there and have a check-in with them there for sure. So, 7-3, have yourself a great evening, and we'll chat again there for sure. Okay, that's the second round of the Maritimes again, so let's go outside the Maritimes. Outside the Maritimes. Anybody else from outside the Maritimes? Go ahead. Nothing heard, so it could be a short net tonight. So let's open it up now for anybody anywhere, inside or outside the Maritimes. Anybody wants to check in the Maritime Fusion Net, go ahead.
Victor, Alpha 1, Bravo, India, Lima.
Bill, I got you in there, VA1BIL. Any other stations from anywhere, inside or outside the Maritimes, and like to check into the net? Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Sierra.
Hi, John. We got you in there, too. So let's go top of the list. Bill, VA1BIL, VE1JBL. Come on in.
Yes, good evening there, Jim, and everybody else on the net there. I just caught the last end of it here. I just managed to get down. We're having sauerkraut tonight, so I was helping Carolyn make that. But, yeah, I hope you had a good net. I don't know how many people showed up. I just wanted to let everybody know on the net that Eric is, Eric, VE1JW, he's down at the QE2 down in Halifax there. He's got some neurological issues there, so he's down there for a little bit. So don't want to get into too much detail. But if anybody's in Halifax and they want to stop by at the QE2 to see Eric there, I'm sure he'd love to see you. That's about all I have, Jim. And I hope everybody has a great week, and hope the snow's not too bad for my friends up in New Brunswick there. VE1JBL, VA1BIL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Bill. Good at everything and on Eric there. Yeah, I've been getting updates from Eric's sister there, Colleen, and getting updates from him. And actually, we sent him down a walker. My father-in-law passed away here about a month ago, and brand new walker that was never used there. So we gave it to Steve and Colleen, and they took it down to Eric there. So if he gets up and about there, he'll be able to use brand new walker there. So hopefully that'll help him out down the road there. Anyways, thanks, Bill, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening there, and 7-3 for now. John, good evening. VE1JS, VE1JBL.
Yeah, V1JBL on the net, V1JS. Good evening, Jim. Good evening, all. Sorry to hear about Eric. I don't expect to be in Halifax, but hope all goes well there. Not too bad today here, a little wet, damp, and windy, but other than that,
pretty good day. Temperature right now is about 5, and it's not raining at the moment. However, thanks for calling in. Thanks for doing the net. We'll look for you again next week. V1JBL on the net. V1JS73.
Yeah, okay, very good, John. Got it, everything there. Yeah, temperatures are about the same here, and it's cool, but at least it's above zero. That's for sure there. So, anyways, thanks for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. Okay, with that, we'll look for more check-ins, and we've already done 2 rounds. We're just looking for check-ins anywheres. Inside or outside the Maritimes, call sign here is VE1JBL. Name here is Jim. So, stations from anywheres with Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
V1 Juliet Charlie Charlie.
Hi, Joe. VE1JCC. Any other stations? Any other stations from anywheres for the Maritime Fusion Net? Any stations from anywheres? Go ahead. Nothing heard. VE1JCC, VE1JBL. You're using the Nova Scotia call sign. Are you over here, Joe?
No, I'm on the island. My VY2 Juliet Charlie call is not mine anymore. I turned it in because I wanted another 2-letter call, only in the VE1, and they won't let me have 2, so I had to turn it in. I didn't really want to, but I want the call that I'm getting. I don't know if I got it yet or not. I think I do. In Industry Canada there that says that it's under my name and my address on the Callback Road, but I didn't. They didn't send me an email yet, and I didn't pay for it yet. So, but anyway, that's the story there. And I just use it, Jim. That I could use VY2JOE or BUD, but I don't want to get everybody all mixed up, and try to keep everybody comfortable. I don't like changing my call signs either, but whenever you move, you got to, So I don't have much choice. Anyway, say hello to Windy for us, and pat the puppy dogs, and we had a great day today. My soul alive! The sun was out, and I got my mom's lawnmower all washed up, and my lawnmower all washed up, and I'm going to reset here. And I put 2 campers in my building. I rent the building. And 2 people that I work with, they want their campers in my building here, so we put 2 campers in there, and I got the blower on the tractor, and the tractor all washed up, and the lawnmower's washed up, and the half-ton washed up, and Tracy's car all washed up. I was busy, and I had to take it to the garage there today too, her car, and get a wheel bearing and a couple new tires and inspection and oil change and all that stuff. So I was a busy guy. I just come down the shack here to check into a few nets, and then I'm going back upstairs and relaxing. I'm sore. And back in the truck next week, I think, or the week after. Thanks, Jim, for doing the net. V1JCC.
Yeah, okay, very good, Joe. I'm glad the sun came out over here. It was out for about 5 minutes here, but it's been cloudy and drizzly and everything since then. So, yeah, nothing got done here today, that's for sure, or for the last 21 days. But anyways, yeah, well, thanks very much. And I did look it up on the industry database there. That's a good call sign for sure. Somebody must have passed away to get that, because I'm sure somebody would have had that in no time there. So that's good. That's a good call sign, Joe. Anyways, very good. Thanks very much for coming in there, and have yourself a great week, and we'll be chatting again there for sure, 7-3.
7-3, Jim. Thank you.
Okay, with that, let's take another call out for anybody, anywhere for the Maritime Fusion Net. Any stations from anywhere, inside or outside the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead. Okay, with that, we're going to make this the final call. This will be the final call for the net tonight. And my final call for the Maritime Fusion Net for the last net of November. So last net for November, last check-ins, last call. Any check-ins for the Maritime Fusion Net before we close? Go ahead.
VE1 Tango United.
Okay, I got you in there, Dennis. VE1 Tango United. Any other stations before we close? Last call. Any other stations before we close? Go ahead. Okay, Dennis, I guess you're tying up the ribbon here tonight. VE1 Tango United, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL, VE1 Tango United. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to all in the net. Yeah, well, just turned the radio on. I've been kind of busy here. But, say I'm busy, but then there's not a whole lot going on. Kind of cloudy day, I guess. We didn't get a lot of rain, but kind of misty at times. It looks like we're going to get some overnight. I think we have been getting rain overnight. I see some large puddles around. So, Jim, I guess nothing else much to report from here. So back to you. This is VE1 Tango United.
Yeah, okay, very good, Dennis. Good at everything there. Yeah, you guys might get a flipper of snow there tonight there, too. So just be wary, that's for sure. So have yourself a great weekend, 7-3 for now. Thanks for checking in on that. Okay, with that, we're going to close the net at 7:43. We had 24 check-ins tonight. I want to thank all the amateurs checking in. We also want to thank the owners of the repeaters and the nodes who linked in tonight for us to expand the area for local clients to check into. Now the net is concluded. CQ Maritime Room is now open for general use. This is VE1 JBL. Jim here in Teenage Bridge saying good night all. 7-3.